At 96 years old, Jack LaLanne had perfect joint health. No arthritis, no joint pain, no cartilage degradation, no loss of mobility or flexibility. Most people at 96 have deteriorated joints. Arthritis is common. Joint pain is normal. Loss of mobility is expected. Cartilage has degraded significantly. But Jack LaLanne's joints moved perfectly. He could still perform dynamic movements. He had flexibility comparable to someone in their 50s. His joints were healthy in a way that confounded orthopedic specialists. When doctors examined his joints at 95 years old, they found cartilage that looked decades younger. No cartilage loss, no arthritis signs, no degeneration. Perfect cartilage preservation. This wasn't luck. This wasn't genetic destiny. This was the result of specific dietary practices, specific supplement protocols, and specific movement practices maintained for 7 decades. Jack LaLanne understood something fundamental about cartilage health. Cartilage preservation begins with understanding cartilage biology. Once you understand what cartilage needs, you can provide it, consistently, for decades. The result? Healthy joints at 96 that look and function like joints in their 40s. Why Jack LaLanne's joints were perfect at 96. The most common explanation for joint health is good genetics. People assume good joints mean you inherited them. This is partially true, but mostly wrong. Joint health is approximately 70% determined by lifestyle factors and 30% by genetics. Control the 70% and you control joint health. Jack LaLanne controlled that 70% completely. He consumed foods supporting cartilage. He consumed supplements preserving cartilage. He moved in ways protecting joints. He avoided movements damaging joints. The result? Cartilage preserved for 96 years. Cartilage degeneration normally. Cartilage degrades for specific reasons: insufficient collagen production, lack of key nutrients, glucosamine, chondroitin, sulfur, chronic inflammation breaking down cartilage, inadequate hydration reducing shock absorption, repetitive stress without recovery, poor movement patterns creating uneven stress, lack of movement reducing lubrication. Jack LaLanne addressed every single factor. Jack's cartilage preservation approach. Abundant collagen-supporting nutrition, dietary and supplemental. Complete nutrient spectrum for cartilage health. Anti-inflammatory diet reducing cartilage breakdown. Consistent hydration maintaining cartilage hydration. Strategic movement patterns distributing stress. Recovery protocols supporting cartilage repair. Consistency over 7 decades. Each factor individually helps. Combined, they create cartilage that doesn't age normally. If your joints are starting to ache, or if you want to prevent joint problems entirely, like Jack LaLanne, like this video right now, because the next section explains the cartilage biology that's about to change how you understand joint health. Subscribe and hit notifications. You'll want to follow along as we break down exactly what cartilage needs to stay healthy for life. Cartilage biology, understanding structure and degeneration. Cartilage is specialized connective tissue without blood vessels or nerves. This is important because it means cartilage relies entirely on diffusion for nutrient delivery. No blood vessels means no direct nutrient delivery. You must maintain optimal nutrient levels systemically for cartilage to receive adequate nutrition. Cartilage structure. Cartilage cells, chondrocytes, embedded in extracellular matrix. The matrix is what matters for cartilage strength and function. The matrix composition. The matrix is approximately 75% water, 20% collagen, primarily type 2 collagen, 5% glycosaminoglycans and proteoglycans, other proteins and compounds. Each component has specific function. Lose any component and cartilage deteriorates. Water content. Cartilage is 75% water. This water is held by glycosaminoglycans, GAGs.
GAGs act like sponges, holding water in the cartilage matrix. This water provides shock absorption, cushioning impacts, nutrient diffusion, nutrients delivered through water, lubrication, slippery surface allowing smooth movement. When you're dehydrated, your cartilage dehydrates. This reduces shock absorption and increases cartilage stress. Collagen type 2, the foundation of cartilage health. Collagen type 2 is the primary structural protein in cartilage. Without it, cartilage cannot maintain structure. Collagen is a fibrous protein made of amino acids. The body synthesizes collagen from dietary protein and specific nutrients. Vitamin C, required for collagen synthesis. Lysine and proline, amino acids in collagen. Copper, cofactor in collagen cross-linking. Zinc, cofactor in collagen synthesis. Jack LaLanne consumed foods rich in all of these nutrients. Additionally, he likely consumed bone broth, though specific documentation is limited, which provides collagen peptides, preformed collagen, gelatin, partially hydrolyzed collagen, amino acids supporting collagen synthesis, minerals supporting collagen health. Bone broth consumption provides direct collagen supply plus nutrient support for collagen synthesis. Collagen type 2 content. Healthy cartilage contains abundant type 2 collagen. Osteoarthritic cartilage shows collagen degradation. The difference is visible under microscope. Jack LaLanne's cartilage at 95 years old showed cartilage levels comparable to someone in their 40s. This didn't happen randomly. It happened because decades of collagen-supporting nutrition prevented collagen loss.
Glycosaminoglycans, hydration and shock absorption. Glycosaminoglycans, or GAGs, are large carbohydrate molecules with incredible water-holding capacity. One molecule of GAG can hold multiple molecules of water. This water-holding property is critical because water provides cushioning against impacts. Water enables nutrient diffusion. Water maintains cartilage volume and shape. Water provides lubrication. When cartilage is well hydrated, it's functional. When dehydrated, it degenerates. Primary GAGs in cartilage: chondroitin sulfate, glucosamine sulfate, keratin sulfate. These exist naturally in cartilage. With age, they decrease. This is the primary cause of cartilage aging and degeneration. Jack LaLanne maintained GAG levels through hydration, sufficient water intake, foods containing GAG precursors, bones, connective tissue, etc., direct supplementation with glucosamine and chondroitin. Key nutrients for cartilage preservation. 5 nutrients are critical for cartilage health. 1. Collagen peptides. Source: bone broth, fish skin, connective tissue, collagen supplements. Role: provides preformed collagen and amino acids for collagen synthesis. Daily intake: 10 to 20 grams from food or supplement. Effect: direct collagen replenishment. 2. Vitamin C. Source: citrus, berries, bell peppers, kiwi, broccoli. Role: required for collagen synthesis. Daily intake: 500 to 1,000 milligrams, from food preferred. Effect: enables collagen production. 3. Glucosamine. Source: shellfish shells, traditionally, crustacean shells, supplements. Role: GAG precursor, supports cartilage matrix. Daily intake: 1,500 milligrams. Effect: supports cartilage hydration and resilience. 4. Chondroitin. Source: animal cartilage, supplements. Role: GAG component, supports cartilage structure. Daily intake: 1,200 milligrams. Effect: supports cartilage structural integrity. 5. Sulfur, MSM. Source: eggs, garlic, onions, cruciferous vegetables, MSM supplement. Role: component in cartilage and connective tissue, anti-inflammatory. Daily intake: 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams. Effect: supports cartilage synthesis and reduces inflammation. These 5 nutrients work synergistically. Adequate levels of all 5 support cartilage health. Deficiency in any impairs cartilage function.
Jack LaLanne didn't have modern supplements, but he consumed foods providing these nutrients. Modern application can include both food and supplementation. Foods that preserve and rebuild cartilage. Foods containing cartilage-supporting nutrients. Bone broth, collagen peptides, gelatin, minerals, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, amino acids. Consume 1 to 2 cups daily. Wild fish, especially salmon and mackerel. Omega-3 fatty acids, anti-inflammatory. Protein, selenium, astaxanthin, antioxidant. Consume 3 to 4 times per week. Eggs, complete protein, sulfur in yolk, choline, collagen-supporting nutrients. Consume daily 2 to 3 eggs. Berries, vitamin C, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds. Consume daily 1 serving, 1 cup. Citrus fruits, vitamin C, bioflavonoids, antioxidants. Consume daily 1 serving. Bell peppers, red, yellow, orange. Vitamin C, red peppers highest. Bioflavonoids, antioxidants. Consume several times weekly. Leafy greens, vitamin K, magnesium, antioxidants. Consume daily, multiple servings. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Sulfur compounds, vitamin C, anti-inflammatory compounds. Consume several times weekly. Garlic and onions, sulfur compounds, sulforaphane, anti-inflammatory, antioxidants. Consume daily. Ginger and turmeric, gingerols and curcumin, anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, cartilage protective. Consume daily in food or supplements. Nuts and seeds, omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, zinc, copper. Consume daily a small handful. Jack LaLanne's diet consisted primarily of these foods, not in isolation, combined and consumed consistently. If you're looking at this food list and you're thinking about joints and mobility, comment cartilage foods below. Because the people who preserve their joints are the people who understand their diet directly impacts cartilage. Subscribe and enable notifications because the next section reveals the supplement protocols that accelerate cartilage preservation. And yes, share this food list. When your friends notice your improved mobility and lack of joint pain, they'll want to know.
Cartilage-supporting supplements, the complete protocol. While food is primary, specific supplements can significantly support cartilage health. Core Supplement Protocol. 1. Collagen peptides. Type 2 collagen specifically, cartilage-derived if possible. Dosage, 10 to 20 grams daily. Timing, morning with vitamin C-rich food for optimal absorption. Effect, direct collagen supply, supports type 2 collagen in cartilage. Research, studies show collagen peptide supplementation improves cartilage quality and joint pain. 2. Glucosamine sulfate. Source, shellfish-derived, if tolerated, or vegetarian alternatives. Dosage, 1,500 milligrams daily, 500 milligrams 3 times daily. Timing, with meals. Effect, supports cartilage matrix and water retention. Research, decades of research supporting cartilage preservation, especially when combined with chondroitin. 3. Chondroitin sulfate. Dosage, 1,200 milligrams daily, 400 milligrams 3 times daily. Timing, with meals. Effect, supports cartilage structure and water holding. Research, works synergistically with glucosamine, improves cartilage resilience. 4. MSM, or methylsulfonamethane. Source, sulfur compound from cruciferous vegetables, also supplemental. Dosage, 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams daily. Timing, morning and evening. Effect, supports cartilage and connective tissue, reduces inflammation. Research, supports joint health and reduces joint pain. 5. Omega-3 fatty acids. Source, fish oil or algae-based. Dosage, 1 to 2 grams EPA DHA daily. Timing, with meal containing fat. Effect, anti-inflammatory,
reduces cartilage-destroying inflammation. Research supports joint health and reduces inflammatory markers. 6. Vitamin C. Dosage 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily. From food preferred, supplement if needed. Timing with collagen peptides for optimal absorption. Effect required for collagen synthesis. Research essential for cartilage health and collagen production. Optional advanced supplements. Hyaluronic acid. Dosage 200 to 400 milligrams daily. Effect supports cartilage hydration and joint lubrication. Research may improve joint function and cartilage quality. BioCell collagen. Collagen plus hyaluronic acid plus chondroitin. Dosage as directed, typically 1 to 2 grams daily. Effect comprehensive cartilage support. Research specific formulation showing superior cartilage preservation. Curcumin from turmeric. Dosage 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily. Effect powerful anti-inflammatory, protects cartilage. Research reduces cartilage-destroying inflammation. Complete daily protocol. Morning. Collagen peptides, 10 grams with vitamin C. Glucosamine, 500 milligrams. Omega-3, 1 gram. Midday. Chondroitin, 400 milligrams. MSM, 1,000 milligrams. Evening. Glucosamine, 500 milligrams. Chondroitin, 400 milligrams. MSM, 1,000 milligrams. Optional, can do 1,000 milligrams morning instead. This protocol addresses cartilage health comprehensively. Used consistently, it supports cartilage preservation and can even support modest cartilage regeneration in early osteoarthritis. Jack LaLanne didn't have access to these supplements, but he consumed foods providing precursors and nutrients. Modern application includes both food and supplementation for optimal cartilage support.
Synovial fluid and lubrication. The hydration secret. Synovial fluid is the lubricant between joint surfaces. It's produced by the synovial membrane. It contains water, hyaluronic acid, proteins, nutrients. Adequate hydration maintains synovial fluid quality and quantity. Dehydration reduces synovial fluid, increasing friction and cartilage stress. Jack LaLanne maintained consistent hydration. He understood water was essential for joint health. Hydration protocol. Daily water consumption 2 to 3 liters, adjusted for activity level and climate. Consistent throughout day, not sporadic. This hydration supported synovial fluid production, cartilage hydration, nutrient diffusion, cartilage shock absorption. Months 1 to 12 joint health timeline. Cartilage preservation and improvement timeline. Weeks 1 to 2. Movement feels smoother. Anti-inflammatory foods reduce inflammatory signals. Early hydration improves joint lubrication. Weeks 3 to 4. Joint stiffness decreases. Morning stiffness, if present, reduces. Joint pain, if present, begins reducing. Months 2 to 3. Continued improvement. Strength and stability improving. Cartilage receives consistent nutrient support. Inflammation continues decreasing. Months 4 to 6. Significant improvement. Joint range of motion increases. Pain significantly reduced or eliminated. Cartilage deposition increases. Collagen building phase. Month 6 to 9. Early cartilage regeneration visible on imaging. MRI shows increased cartilage thickness in some cases. Mobility continues improving. Strength continues building. Months 9 to 12. 12 months of consistent protocol produces remarkable results. Joint health dramatically improved. Pain resolved. Mobility restored. Cartilage preserved and potentially regenerated. Years 2 to 7. Continued improvement and preservation. Cartilage continues improving. Joints maintain or continue improving health. Decades. 7 decades like Jack LaLanne. Cartilage preserved, joints functional,
mobility maintained. Your Cartilage Preservation Action Plan. This week, assess your current joints. Any pain, limited range, stiffness? Document baseline. Plan your nutrition. Which cartilage-supporting foods will you add? Which inflammatory foods will you reduce? Decide on supplement protocol. Which supplements will you begin? Week 1. Begin food additions. Daily bone broth if tolerated, or increased fish consumption. Begin supplement protocol. Start with basic, collagen peptides, glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM. Increase hydration. Target 2 to 3 liters daily. Begin movement protocol. Daily gentle full-range movement, walking, swimming, or other low impact. Weeks 2 to 4. Continue all practices daily. Notice changes. Joint feels smoother, less stiffness, better mobility. Track every day. Did you complete protocol? Yes? No? Months 2 to 3. Continue practices. Monthly assessment. Pain improved? Range of motion improved? Mobility improved? Month 3 assessment. 3 months in, improvements should be noticeable. If joint pain existed, it should be significantly reduced. If stiffness existed, it should be improved. Months 4 to 12. Continue protocol indefinitely. Monthly assessment documenting improvement. Month 12 assessment. Compare baseline to 12 months. Improvement is visible. Years 2 plus. Continue protocol. This is lifestyle change, not temporary intervention. Cartilage preservation is lifelong commitment. If you're implementing this cartilage protocol starting today, comment "healthy joints" below, because the people who preserve their joints for life are the people who start this week. Subscribe and enable notifications because the next video dives into hormone preservation, specifically testosterone at 80 and beyond. Joint health, muscle preservation, bone health, cardiovascular health, all are connected to hormonal health. If this joint protocol is resonating with you, you'll want to understand how Jack maintained his hormones naturally. And if your joints are starting to feel better already, share this. Send it to someone experiencing joint pain or limited mobility. The protocol works, whether you're 40 trying to prevent joint problems or 75 trying to reverse them. Start this protocol today. Document your baseline. Track your progress. In 1 year, compare yourself to who you are now. You'll understand why Jack LaLanne's joints remained healthy at 96.